Hi, I'm sharing with you now a short video on the concept of ETFR, Event, Thought, Feeling, Response. As you may know, most of us were taught that what they did or said was what caused us to have our reaction. So what they said made me mad, what they did got me upset. The reality is that's not the truth. As long as I believe that, I'm a victim of other people. But when I realize there's another part that happens inside, I can take back control of my life. This is how it works. The event occurs, and at the speed of thought, I think about it. I tell myself what it meant or why they did it, what they're thinking about me. That's what causes my feelings, and that's what causes my reaction. So the challenge is, before I react, stop fast and see if I can do a rethink. The favorite story of all is the driving tip. So you're driving down the highway and someone makes a comment like, the speed limit here is 45. And immediately it's easy to go into defensive mode and go, well, I don't criticize their driving, or they think I'm a bad driver, or how dare they say anything about my driving. But here's the thing. If I react from that point, we're going to have a lousy trip and both end up mad at each other. I have another option. I can stop and say to myself, what could be a positive reason they're saying that? Oh, perhaps they think I didn't notice that and they want us to arrive safely because they love me so much. Or they know that this tends to be a place where there's usually a speed trap and we don't want to have to pay for a ticket. We'd much rather be paying that money to have a great vacation. So if I can rethink that quickly, then I can just say, oh, thanks for letting me know, rather than how dare they. Now, a really complex one. Let's say that Mary and John have been dating for a year, and then Mary says to John, I just don't think it's working. I think we need to start dating other people. Now, most of us, again, thinking the event causes our reaction, might say, oh, how dare she do that? John's going to be so sad or angry or depressed. Well, yeah, if he's thinking in his head, she's the only one for me. How dare she after I've been with her a year? On the other hand, what if he's known it wasn't working too, and he didn't want to say anything and be the bad guy? And so now when Mary says, I think we need to start seeing other people, John's like, yes. So the idea, of course, is, it is important to grieve the end of a relationship, but you don't have to hang out in depression if you can just think about, okay, what could be a reason that this could happen and not be anything about me? Which leads me to the last point. Perhaps you've had somebody be terribly, terribly grumpy with you, and you're like, what is their problem? And if you're lucky, you didn't say anything to them. And then you find out later they're going through a tragedy. And you go, oh, thank goodness I kept my mouth shut. Event, thought, feeling, response. All right, have some fun with it. I can't wait to read your posts.